Edamofi, yeah, Ekbarisada, Novidasa, Ekbarigamara, Ogereyahi, Teobite, Ogyosadnerayahi, Netokbe Mahufwa, Onaigbe, Ogesada. Onaigbe, Oigomora, Egbe no mami jabo, Egbe no mami lewe, Egbe no mami toha, Egbe no mami niefa, Egbe no malarioba, Egbe na maserio inye, Ogyo sanu dazinyaki, te habite, Edamofi, yeah, Egbore imiere, Novidasa, Egbore ogbeleze, Demi no sunuwe Sodom, Demi no sunuwe Gomorrah, Egbazaze, Egbe no tena wotie, Egbe no mona wije, Egbe no tena wamotie. I want to know, tell Peter, I won't know, tell Peter, I want you know, even on your neck to you, on I mean, no give way, no give way, yeah. No give way, Ikunu wagbe yo tado, Ekunu wagbe yo tado, Ibanu waza yo tado, Ozanu wa mugirieto, Ebebinu wa yo uho wa ya mu yo tado, Ugare keni anasweni atwase fwa, Iyagalete de la lobanokpa, Ugalupo ni alabomeke yo wewere, Gege note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Gege note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Gege note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Oreyahi, Iweyahi, Isayahi, Aviayahi, Equiyahi, Obelekayahi. Gage, note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Gage, note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Gage, note yara, Yoboro yasiwe, Edo, Agia Yoboro yasiwe, Gage, note yoro, Yoboro yasiwe. Egwesu no redo edmofihi. Ewe na ya zese nesu edmofihi. Owe na ya koleto ya edmofihi. Ona egbere sado. No wegbe o. Ona egbere Ekunu wagbe yo tato ageu yo hey ageu ibanu waza yo tato ageu yo hey ageu ozadu wamu gibieto ageu yo hey ageu hey baby, no wajo hoa, hey I'm your title. I want to know, yeah, I want to know how. I wait here and know here and no to you, hey, on a no give ya, no give ya, no give ya, oh no give ya.
All right, now, family. So here we are again in the heavenly court room of Abba Yehovah with this powerful message already titled For You and Me. Eddie Murphy Idahosa and his family says perversion. It is the abominations of the land, part 2. So, family, in case I share this in the news feed and you haven't yet listened to one, for a better understanding, I encourage you to do just that, okay? In order for you to know what we are dealing with over here, the sex perversion, it is abominations of the land. All right, now, so we want to dig into the point 2. I promise in point 1 that I will be reading some verses, scriptures, just one or two scriptures, but I'm going to add, add it, that very scripture in point 3. It also goes along with that. So let me just hang up and by so saying we are done with point 1. So now point 2 will begins. All right, it goes like this. And the Murphy and his family are is Sodom and Gomorrah of these days. You get that? Did you get that? And the Murphy and his family, they are the Sodom and Gomorrah of these days. All right, now how does that work? So what is the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah? For a better understanding, let's go back again to the beginning. In the beginning. Let's go there. All right, now let us first of all get some precepts over here before we go to the beginning. Isaiah 46, 9 to 10. Remember the former things of old. That is the beginning, okay? Remember the former things of old. For I am Yehovah, and there is none else. I am Yehovah, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. All his pleasure it is to make earth like heaven. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. To get rid of every evildoer, every iniquity worker, every lovers of lies, darkness, followers of demons, propagate whatever. The one that is propagating, iniquity. He said, my desire is going to stand against you all. I know you. Messiah said, I know you are of your father the devil. The will of your father the devil, that you will do. For he's a liar and the father of all liars. That is John 8:44. All right, now. In the beginning, so we should remember, we shouldn't forget it. How they did it in the past. Don't let it go. That is going to put fear. In fact, that is going to shape you not to be a part of the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah. So that is the point 2. And the Murphy and his family is the Sodom and Gomorrah of these days. They are. All right, now we are going to the beginning. Luke chapter 17, 26 to 30. But I'm going to be taking from 28. It's a signs of the last day. Where are we now? Okay, let me quickly read it. 26. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drink, they married wives, and were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drink, they bought, they sold, they plant, they built it. Powerful business, okay? But the same day, powerful business. Do you know what the business that Timothy is doing? About led a course upon every human trafficking, slavery says slavery. Otherwise, says slavery. That they shouldn't, trade on them anymore. They bought, they sold, okay, powerful business. Now, what did Eddie do? That courses is right in the bosom of Eddie Murphy. How? Listen now. Abba has already freed those guests. It is for those guests. In fact, mine took place, I think, about 10 to 12 years ago. Left over 3,000. I said, Madam, sorry. Because now I'm a born again. I can't do that stupid, I can't do that, that nasty things. My body is the temple of Yehovah. I can't touch it anymore. Not even boyfriend. 17 years now. February 14th, I'm going to be, what? 70 years, no sexual intercourse. Because my body, as soon as I become born again, that was it. And I begin to practice the royal law. So, madam, don't even drag me. If you dare, I'm going to report you to the courtee. That was how she tears out of my life. Now, Abba's already freed these girls, not by those courses, to put fear into the madam's lives. And those courses, they are representative of devils, okay? Not just underestimate it and say, I bet it's voodoo. What is voodoo? What is two? No, there is power behind it. So that is the one that is going to carry out destruction upon the disobedient one. They have already been freed. So if you say you are a freedom fighter, okay, now that the Muslim that was so, very stubborn and said they won't let go, it is only for you to advise the girl. And that is what they also said in the palace. Go to the authorities, report her, and she will be jailed for that. And the girl will be free utterly. So what did the business that Murphy was doing? You all knows about it. What was the business? He would take 250 euros when the guests called him to threaten their madam. Okay. Now, for him to attend to the girls, a kind of a feel, is 250 euros. Now, after he have collected that one, so those one will also give him the madam's number. So he will call the madam, and he will say to the madam, if you don't want to go to prison, you need to pay me 8,500. You all know I'm not lying. That is what is going on. That is what is this everywhere. So he is taking from the both side. You are taking from the girls, Oba already freed. You are also taking from the madam. So from that very moment, causes begin to follow this man. And what did he do again? He will not go and take fake police, arrest the babalawos. A thing that has never ever occurred. You are not from the royal palace. You are not from the governor said. No. You are just an ordinary man. What audacity? Who authorized you to be doing that? You just get fake police to get all these babalawo arrested. Babalawo, he will threaten them. If you don't want to be thrown into Oko, you need to pay 500,000. So babalawo was paying 500,000, 400, 300, maximum 200 to bail themselves from Eddie Murphy deception. You all knew this. So he was using it to trade. So that is how that curses rest upon it, because it is the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. They bought, they sold. I quickly want to throw this in. It is the attitude of Sodom and Gomorrah, but we are going to the main factor of Sodom and Gomorrah. And he said they planted, they built. And you see them at the Murphys building. He came to the internet, began to brag and said he has 3 houses. I also see him on a wagon, G-Wagon. I don't know if he is, but he bragged and said he bought a plot of a land, 10 million naira. So how much is it going to be, the building that is going to be put on top of it, how much is it going to cost? He built it. He said he has 3 houses now. He has some in GROA, and he also have a character house. They built it. Powerful business. I just quickly want to throw this in, but this is not where I'm driving to, or my focus point. 29 is my focus point. Listen up. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven. and destroy them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man shall be revealed. When the Son of Man shall be revealed. All right now. 32. Remember Lot's wife. Remember Lot's wife. So let's go now. Remember Sodom and Gomorrah. As my Messiah taught me, he told me to remember them. So let's go and do that together, family. Ruach Kodesh. Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Yabo, Seke Yabo, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Durilabayo, hey, Seke Yabo de Ruach HaKodesh, Oh, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Durilabayo, Seke Yabose, Yehovah, Yahoshua, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke Yabose, how, Yahuwah. Want to remember Lot's wife or Sodom and Gomorrah? What took place? We see fire came from heaven. This is not the handwork of enemy. This is powerful judgment. Because you were traded on image of Abayewa. Abayewa was the one who gave my Oba of Edo, long life my king. I love that guy so much. I'm sorry to use that word. Because he's a man of action. He take no nonsense. My brothers, they came from Libya. My Obana put them in monthly salary. Who can do that? Tell me the pastors. Pastor will still tithe, free, sowing a seed from you. They couldn't use it, to help our people. Abba is not receiving no tithe, no offering, no sowing no seed. But what he have, he also gave out. He shared. He not bring her to Gwega, the most powerful one, and set our brethren or our sisters. He set our brethren free. How? They shall go and look for job. The woman live a better life. No more slavery. Okay? So those two events, it makes me to fall in love. It brings my attention. Normally, I don't even go into all this at all. But those two powerful lists, from the heavenly, brings my attention unto him. Okay? And this Edimorphis home, it is a lead from the heavenly. Okay? So right now, I want to remember Sodom and Gomorrah. In other words, it says remembers Lot's wife. So that is means to say remember Sodom and Gomorrah, their wickedness. From Sodom and Gomorrah, quickly, let me throw in the vision. From Sodom and Gomorrah, there will see the judgment of link of fire. In the days of Noah was the judgment of the whole world. That was just water to cleanse the land. But Sodom and Gomorrah is not so. We now see fire. Revelation 20, 10 to 15. It brings out the punishment of the link of fire, how heavy it is. All right? You're going to be lavishing, Just use the earthly fire. That is an example Abayewa gave unto us. Let it touch you in some part of your body. You see how hurtful it is. Okay? So whereby you have the whole body of you, your whole totality inside the fire. So how is it going to be? It's so unbearable. It's so heavy. It's a heavy punishment on Sodom and Gomorrah. So that was the judgment. Abayewa releases fire of brimstone and said, I can't handle this anymore. The days of Noah was even more easier. Let me cleanse the land. Only 8 people saved in the entire whole world. And in the days of Lot, only 3 people, like Nigeria and Ghana, 3 people came out, survived. Okay. Now, he said it's going to be like that. We see Eddie Murphy already powerful business. We also see his brother, Dennis, whatever, powerful business going on earth. They want to be notable. All right. So here we are now. When you are doing a clean business, it's of Yehovah. But when you are taking clean water and mix it with unclean water, that is bad. So that is what it is. Now it's contesting for a governor's seat. And we know what they are doing over there. Not just at the Murphy or whatever. What did they call them? Dennis or whatever. Dennis, Dick, I'm sorry. It's like I forgot the name, but I know it's Dennis or whatever. So right now, we know what they are doing in that government seat. We know what is going on there. The demon that resident over there. All right now. So here I want to remember Sodom and Gomorrah. Genesis 19. I read 1. When Yehovah that Elohim had cut, no, I'm not reading Deuteronomy. I'm just going Genesis 19. All right now. I read verses 1. And there came two angels to Sodom and at even. I take it again. And there came two angels to Sodom and Gomorrah. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face towards the ground. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm right at the gate, okay, waiting for the flight to take me to the Holy Land. So I'm not inside Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm just at the gate waiting for a help, so that I won't be swept away along with Sodom and Gomorrah. Because the man of Yahweh, which is Lot, knew already that judgment is about to fall upon Sodom and Gomorrah. Destruction, heavy punishment is about to be placed upon Sodom and Gomorrah. The punishment that is not even existing for now. Lake of fire is not existing for now. What is going on? What is existing at the bottomless pit? Lake of fire, it is the last day judgment. That we see in Revelation 20, verses 10 way to 15. All right. So lake of fire is not existing now. Look, lake of fire will be established when after everyone faced the white judgment throne. That is the judgment seat of Abba Yahuwah. After everyone is being judged according to what your deed, what your deed is. If you are holy, you go to eternal state. But if not, you go to eternal link of fire. That is where link of fire is going to be existing. But see, Abba Yahuwah gave us an example and said, I'm not going to handle iniquity when it's just too much. Even the link of fire or even the white judgment throne is not existing now. But I'm going to put punishment of the link of fire upon people that is so wicked. You see, the days of Noah was the judgment of the world, but it wasn't fire, but water. All right? To still wipe all of them away. You can handle that. But what about fire roast you and burn you to ashes? Do you know how painful that is? It is an example. Sodom and Gomorrah, you see two angels, all right, representing the judgment of the Sodom and Gomorrah and the final consummation of the link of fire judgment. So this is what this family actually are at the Morpheus family. So I'm at the gate. So how are you going to be at the gate by not being a partaker of this wicked? You know that this is so evil. This is so wicked. Having sexual intercourse with your brother, you want to justify that. Say, it doesn't matter. Then you're going to be swept away. You see, the saints of Sodom and Gomorrah, this man, Lord, separated himself and just sat at the gate and said, I'm not a part of it. Spare my own soul. Walk out your own salvation in tremble and fear. That's what I'm doing over here. 2 now. And he said, behold, now my Adonai, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up earlier and go on your ways. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night, because this is how filthy Sodom and Gomorrah was. That the angel don't want to even come into any house that is called Sodom and Gomorrah house. Said, no, we even prefer to stay on the street because we can't handle their wickedness. That is the Morpheus family, okay? 3. And he pressed them, and he pressed upon them greatly. That's what I'm doing. Okay? That they should exempt me. I'm not a part of this Morpheus wickedness. Please set me so free as an adult person. And they turned, I built house in Edo. There's no way I can run from Edo. My children, they are dead. There's no way I can run from Edo. So spare me when this judgment is going to fall upon, because many is going down the grave with Eddie Murphy. That was the vision I saw. Is anyone that supports Eddie Murphy is going down the grave with Eddie Murphy. And they that supported him, it was just a massive graveyard, okay? No, it was a graveyard. I was even crying, Edofo, have mercy on. That was how horrible that vision was. I was running for my life, but I was crying, Edofo, have mercy. Edo is finished. And judgment will begins in the household of Yehovah. I came from Edo, and I am the bride of Yehovah. Listen now. 3. No, damn serious, not joking. And he pressed them, he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him and entered into his house. And he made them a feast and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. You see now, um, Lord now gave them water to wash their feet. So what could that be? Blessed is the feet that brings good news unto us. Now you can see in Romans, I think chapter 8 or so, or 10. Yes, I'm not sure. But it's a popular quotation. I'm sorry that I couldn't memorize it. So right now, so what is the feet? Also go to the book of Ruth, chapter 4. You're going to see when Boaz, take off his feet, the shoe. It simply means redemption. And when you also go to Exodus chapter 3, when Abayewa caught the attention already of Moshe, the one you call Moses, he said, take off your shoe, for you are in the Holy Land. So what was there? What was going on there? It means redemption. Remove your shoe. I'm going to pull because where you are, this mission is oversized on you. So let me put my feet now into your own feet. That is redemption. And we see how powerfully our forefather came from the land of slavery, Egypt. All right, now when you also go to Joshua chapter 1, we also see the same redemption metaphor over there. So what happens as the angel came said, take off your shoe. So when our shoe is being removed, they are putting their feet into our own feet. That is taking our situation upon themselves to bring redemption, because Sodom and Gomorrah is about to be destroyed. He washed their feet, because that is the feet that brought good news of escape. You're going to escape. You won't be destroyed. That is the feet that bring that good news of deliverance, of freedom, of mousing upon Lot. I'm washing their feet. That is what I'm doing now. The two angels' message. That is what I'm doing now. This woman, she have covenant with dead people. That will be the topic of next week Shabbat. You see, she's conjoining with the dead. I don't know, she meet God herself with the dead. She's eating, she's dining with the dead people. She's propagating the dead. She's initiated her brethren into the dead graveyard of the dead people. How can a dead person give you a prayer? We don't have no angelic female or angelic female. There is no messenger right from Genesis to Revelation. They are all male angel. The angel, they are masculine. They are not feminine. Genesis to Revelation, Abba Yewa has never ever sent no female angel as a messenger. There is nothing like that. The angelic being carry the masculine figure of Abba Yehovah. We're going to expose that next week Shabbat. In fact, my brother, I love you. I love this guy again, Brother Osaro. He brought my attention into the madness of these people. I was not aware. For you to know that I'm not after them. I'm just after the royal law. But he brought my attention into them. I love you, my dear brother Osaro. You are great, eh? I begin to fall in love with my brethren, eh? That is awesome, the Edo people. Not Edimorphy. Edimorphy is Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, now, listen now. Unleavened bread, that is Passover. He said, and he did bake unleavened bread for them. So where do we get this unleavened bread, festival? Exodus chapter 12, when destruction was about to be given to the disobedient, the children of the unlawful bed. So Abba, you want to give it unto us as a feast, as a memorial to stand eternal for us, you see. And we'll also get, it's already in illustration before it's even been given as a law, unleavened bread, okay? He baked unto them, Passover. Death is going to pass over you. Destruction is going to pass over you. Judgment is going to pass over you. No, the righteous can never be destroyed with the wicked. You will be exempted. Bake unleavened bread. They eat. 4. But before they listen now, this is where our message actually the focus point is here now. But therefore, they laid down the men of the Sodom, even the men of where are they? But before they laid down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. Genesis 4:1. Adam knew his wife, and she became pregnant, sexual in the window. We want to know that. 4:6. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly? Behold, now I have two daughters, which have not known men. let let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good unto your eyes. Only unto this men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. You see, no compromising. My message is no compromising. Follow hard the will of Abeyewa. My father compromises here. Why should they? Why are you granting iniquity? Why are you granting fornication, sexual immorality? Come and have the women. But he was trying to bring them to their memory and said it is not good for man to man, but for woman to man to woman. But see, compromise me, I can't do that. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm so harsh on the Murphy, but it is the law. I can't do that. Now, in order for me not to be swept away. Okay, he compromised. Nine. And and they said, as a compromise of sexual immorality, we now say, see, these two daughters of him also give it to their father. You know, they have sexual intercourse with their father. Did you remember that? You're going to find it from 29 or 30 to the very least of it all. There comes now who? Moab and Hammon. These are the children of incense. Because you compromise. Whenever you compromise, the demon is going to stand awaiting you on the front. If you don't get it right, then you will get it at the end. It's right there. Whatever you sow, you will reap. So you compromise. You want to give your two daughters to iniquity, sexual immorality, instead of you to stand and say, no way, no way. So you compromise. The demon has said, okay, no problem. So you are willing to do that for me. Therefore, we're going to give it to you, bang you. And the daughters bang him. And they both got children from by their father through alcoholism. 9. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be a judge. Who are you? Now we will deal worse with thee down with them. And they pressed so upon the man, even Lot, and came nigh to the break the door. They wanted to break the door. They want to have sexual intercourse. 10. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them. Excuse me, what am I doing today? And put Lot into the house to them and shut to the door. 11. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they were wearied and themselves to find the door. They were blind. Yes, that is what the judgment is going to do to every workers of iniquity. It's going to blind you, or it will open your eye to see how filth this was, or this is, or how dangerous it is, that you shouldn't be a part of it. Now, you see what happened. Sex perversion, Sodom and Gomorrah. So right now, man was having sex with man. They're not even graduated from man to woman now to man to man. So what is that now? Prior to Eddie Murphy's own. So what does this mean to Eddie Murphy's own family? So let's unveil the mystery over there. Why we came over here. All right, now here we are. I want to begin to unveil now the mystery. How does this pertain to Eddie Murphy and his family? Because I said the second title simply goes this way. Eddie Murphy and his family, they are the Sodom and Gomorrah of these days. So we unveil already the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah. We're still going to do it at point 3 more, or the last point. We have up to point 4. So here I am, 1 Corinthians 6:16. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. Notice that. If we got prints or a footnote, it goes to two shall become one. So let's get this mystery very deep, okay? I myself, when Abayewa was giving out to me as a woman, I was shaking. You know, I'm a baby. I was shaking. This is the job of a man. Yes, Abayewa was saying, these last days, I'm going to pour out my Ruach HaKodesh upon all flesh. He's speaking of the elect, not all flesh. He can't pour his spirit upon Sodom and Gomorrah. Can he do that? You know, homosexuality is well popular everywhere these days, legalized, okay? They also have their day over here where I lived. They have their day to celebrate homosexuality. He's going to pour his spirit upon those. Prostitution is going to pour his spirit. Drug dealer, cultist, ritualist, blood money, Callisos, it's not pour his spirit. No, no, no. It's speaking of his own flesh and blood. He said upon all flesh. That simply means to say the elect, his own flesh and blood. It said Yehoshua now become, the word of Yehovah become flesh and dwells among us. So his own flesh. Anyway, it said be like Messiah minded. Okay, when you carry his heart, that is how you become his flesh and his blood. Remember, we are the body and Yehoshua is the head. Remember, we are the bride and Yehoshua is the bridegroom. So with the body, we are his flesh. That is going to pour out his spirit. He said, your sons and your daughters, they're going to enter my field and do my job. Exactly what I'm doing over here. Until the owner of the house comes. When he comes, I pack off. I hide in his bag. Right now, with that being said, want to see the mystery over here. Flesh. Two shall become one. How now? All right now. Let's get the insight from the royal law. Genesis 2 from 20. And Adam, 21. And Yehovah Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof, and the rib which Yehovah Elohim had taken from the man made he a woman and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of me. Did you catch a glimpse? All right. Now, prostitute. So the woman comes from man. The woman is the rib of a man. In fact, the man is the woman. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. Oh, woman is another he. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. No. Come. Inside of us, we are masculine. Only on the surface, we carry feminine. The feminine, which is the physical world, the outer world of our being, Abayewa designed it that way. But the real thing of us, women, it is masculine. We are masculine. Woman is another he. Now, woman is another he. When a man found his rib, you are not committing homosexuality because it came from you. I bet you were designed that for you by giving her the holiest of holies. Because he said, this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. Woman is another he. Woman is another he. Now, what was it the case of Sodom and Gomorrah homosexuality? What Eddie Murphy and their family is doing, it is the case of homosexuality. It is the case of polyandry. It is the case of idolatry. It is the case of polygyny. This is where it all begins, sir. It's the signs of the last day. This is the event of the last day that is upon you and me. What part do you want to be? Are you right now at the city gate, waiting for a redemption, for you not to be swept away by the heavy judgment that is about to be placed upon the children of the unlawful bed? You want to be a part of the, or you want to just walk out from there and run for your life? He now said, the two angels said to Lord, run for your life and never you look back. How? Okay. Let us remember the wife of Lot. She looked back. Sodom and Gomorrah looked back to the wickedness of this fallen deity. Eddie Murphy and his family looked back to the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah, and then I take a precept, and they got a precept, and then I line it up with their flesh, and then I begin to carry out and they execute it upon the land of Edo. That makes the lands of Edo sick as we are talking right now. The Eddie Murphy is the sacrificial lamb to cleanse the Edos. Listen now, you know where the mother of Eddie Murphy, a guy called Sunday in Use, even I forgot the name of the chief of the of Use, When this guy, they called him Sunday, they said he's an honorable man. He confessed and they said he killed his mother. And also mentioned that the mother of Edimophi as a witch. Even the Enoge of Ose, and I brought Edimophi's mother, and I used her to swear the land of Ose. That is the first. What is the second? What goes by that? We also see the Oba of Edo also use Edimophi to swear the land of the entire Edo. These are the sacrificial lamb to cleanse the land because our land is so sick. As Abayowa has already said in his own word, if the people that I called by my name will just humble themselves and seek my face, I'm going to hear them from the heavenly and I'm going to heal their land. And those land needs to be healed. And those land needs to be cleansed by a sacrificial lamb. And the Murphy is the one. Do you think this is just normal? No, this is a powerful sign. His mother swore the land of Use. And the Murphy swore the land of the entire Edo. And the Murphy now went ahead and said, if I ever throw my mouth at the palace, he said the land of Edo should kill him, kill his children, kill his wife, kill his entire household. That is the judgment of Sodom and Gomorrah. Excuse me, are you kidding? Did you call a glimpse? Let's put some more. Because what? They look back to Sodom and Gomorrah precept, wickedness, and then I got a precept, and line it up, line upon line, and are carried out in their flesh. Wizard, which is a wizard. So now we see already. Woman is another he. So now what Edimophi did to his brother's wife, Pius had sexual intercourse with his brother's wife, Ivie, the one in Japan. Pius has sexual intercourse with his own sister. Edimophi has sexual intercourse with his own brother's wife, twin brother. And according to some, even though it's reliable or it's not reliable, I don't just care because Edimophi gave people of the word of mouth to say so. They also said he had sexual intercourse with his own mother. Even though, let's put that aside, okay? But let's go to the one he himself confessed. He confessed how Pius also did it to Ivie. How Pius also did it to their whether their elder sister, but the same father, the same mother. He himself also confessed how he did it to his own twin brother. All right now. So what was the move doing spiritually? It is sexual. It is a sin of Sodom and Gomorrah. Man having sex with a man. You see, when he was having sexual intercourse with his own brother's twin wife, what did he do? He loosed the demons of iniquity from the pit of hell and to be banging his brother. And the Murphy did not just have sexual intercourse with his own twin brother's wife, but rather he also has sexual intercourse with his own brother because the rape is his brother. The rape is his own brother. So as he is having sex with his own wife, the two is one. Woman is another he. The same way he was having sexual intercourse with his own brother. It is the sins of homosexuality because the rape is the man. The man is the origin of the woman. The woman came from the man. Two is one flesh. We see it already that the first woman came from the man. The first woman is the man. We, the woman, we carry masculine spirit inside of us. That is a mystery. But on the surface, you're going to be seeing the feminine. But who we are originally, it is masculine. So Edimophi, since it is homosexuality, he has sexual intercourse with his own brother in the same manner he gave it to his own brother. You see the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah. You see the Pius that also has sexual intercourse with Ivie. In the same manner he gave it to his own brother in Japan. You see this same Pius again that also has sexual intercourse with his own sister. In the same manner he also has sexual intercourse with that sister husband. So if this is true that Edimophi also has sexual intercourse with his own mother, in another way, he is also going to be having sexual intercourse homosexually with his own father. This was the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah because woman is another he. The man is not exempted. It is the sins of homosexuality, same sex. The greatest abomination. Messiah never even condoned that. Messiah never even have a word about it at all. It is not go area. It is domination eternal. Here I am. Revelation 20, we take from 10 to 15. And the devil that deceived them were cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. We see that from Sodom and Gomorrah as well. Where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. 11. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away. That is the first heaven and the first earth that needs to be passed out. and there was found no more place for them. Iniquity, because this first heaven and first earth is, is filled, especially the earth is filled with iniquity. All right, so that is why they must be done away with. 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yehovah, and books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and the death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And the death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Did you get that? The second death. Now, where is the Murphy going? Is going right away to the bottomless pit. All this family, it is there. They will be wiped out, and we see that curses already from Eddie Murphy. Always mind you, nobody let a curse upon Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy curses himself by himself. He curses himself. All his children, 6 children is going. He also curses his wife. He curses his entire household. That is the judgment of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, out of the mouth or 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony has already been established. We heard already from the very man in question mouth that he wished that all his entire household go down the grave. So right away, his punishment is going to be severe in the bottomless pit. And after that, the double death, which is the link of fire. That is the lesson from Sodom and Gomorrah. So family, we want to do the finishing in part 3. Revelation 18:20 to 21. Let me quickly see if I will be able to read the 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and yea, holy apostle and prophet, for Jehovah hath revenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that